Hey everyone, Jules here. So, let's approach the elephant in my room. In the room? My haircut. Not really a haircut, it's just the bangs. I'm super excited for these bangs. I was like, yay, some new look, I think. And they're gonna give me hell when my hair isn't like straightened at the hair salon, but like, that's fine. I can take on this challenge and style my hair and my new bangs. I'm so in love with them. I hope you can see that. Anyways, so this video is the bookshelf time capsule tag. Jesse the reader did this one recently, and honestly, I don't know, I really like it. And yeah, so let's get into it. I'm getting the questions from paperfury.com. I don't know if this is like the original tag, if this is like the creator of the tag, I don't know, but this is like the only place I could find the questions. So yeah, here we are. Oh no, I skipped one, sorry. Describe your bookshelf and where you got it from. So I don't know what they mean by describe the bookshelves. I mean, you can see it like pretty clearly, I think. And my dad hired a carpenter to make it. Yeah, that's where I got it from. That's it. So yeah, shout out to my dad. How do you organize your books? So before I get into more questions, I have my coffee here like last video, and since I'll probably point out books, I hope this doesn't turn out into a huge disaster. I really hope so. How do you organize your books? Okay, so my top shelf is the shelf for my favorites. And then here are like special books, like I like to call them. I have a Detective Conan manga or comics, I don't know really if they're a manga or a comic, and A Silent Voice, All the Places You Go, The Little Prince, Peter Pan. These are my bookmark collection, A Christmas Carol, then classics and poetry here. So yeah, and this is a book about world's greatest writers. That's like, I put it here because I thought it's aesthetically pleasing. So yeah, this is like a special shelf, I think. Anyways, here are my standalones, then series, then I don't know if you can see the bottom shelf, but my Arabic books are down there, and I realize how little they are, the amount of books, of Arabic books I have, and I need to step up my Arabic reading game, honestly. It's a shame because it's my mother tongue, it's a shame, but I'm trying. Okay, so the next question is, what's the thickest or biggest book on your shelf? Definitely Breaking Dawn by Stephanie Meyer. It's this one. I don't know, this is like the, it's 754 pages. This is like the biggest book on my shelves. Okay. Next question. What's the thinnest book on your shelf? That one is easy. It's here. It's called The Black Book of Poetry by, the author's name is, bear with me please, Vincent Hananian. I think I pronounced that right. It's such a hard name, honestly. Okay. So then we've got Is there a book you received as a birthday gift? Yes. This one right here. Party Games by R.L. Stein. I received that in my 16th birthday. For my 16th birthday, it was a gift. Okay, so let me just put that right back. I thought a disaster was going to happen today because extremely clumsy. Okay. Is there a book from a friend on your shelf? Yes. There is the one I just mentioned. Oh yeah, I have other books I got for my birthday. I got The Fault in Our Stars. There it is. For my birthday. It wasn't. I read it before, but the book wasn't mine. It was my friend's. So when it became one of my favorites. When I loved it so much, she bought me a copy. So yeah, thank you. And also, yeah, I think that these are the books I've got for my birthday. Okay, from a friend, again, Party Games, The Fault in Our Stars. Okay, here comes the struggle. Let It Snow by John Green, and An Abundance of Catherines, also by John Green. These books I got as presents from friends. Most expensive book? Okay, there are two, but I consider them one because I bought them together. These two. I don't know why, but like here in Egypt they were extremely expensive. Her and Her Volume 2 by Pierre Gentil. Okay. The last book you read on your shelf. It is this amazing book. I don't know if you can like properly see it. I hope you can. It's called Gitanjali by, bear with me, Rabindranath Tagore. He's an Indian author. This is of course the translated works. Not all the works, like it's a collection of his best poems, and honestly this book, this poetry is the definition of beauty. Like honestly, it's so good. It's just one of like the best poetry books I've read my whole life. I haven't read that many poetry books honestly, but I enjoyed this one so much. Do you have more than one copy of a book? Yes, I do. It's a funny story. I have 2 copies of An Abundance of Catherines. I bought this one, and this one was given to me by a friend. She didn't know I had it, but then she was like, "Oh, that's nice, then have another edition." And yeah, I really like that. Okay. I hope you're enjoying watching me struggle to put my books back, because yeah, that's gonna be most of this video. Do you have a complete series? Okay, that depends. I have Twilight over here, except one companion novel, which is The Short Life of Bree something, I don't remember. I have Midnight Sun, Breaking Dawn, Eclipse, New Moon, Twilight, and I have no idea why I said the names backwards. I don't know, but like, yeah, if you consider this the full series, then yes, I do. If you don't, then I don't. So, that depends. What's the newest addition to your shelf? My newest edition. Midnight Sun by Stephanie Meyer. I don't know if you can see this. You saw it in the last video though, so yeah. What's the most recently published book on your shelf? Again, Midnight Sun by Stephanie Meyer. The oldest book on your shelf. Okay, so this question has two answers. The oldest one, as in the one I owned for the longest time, it's this one. It's The Mystery of the Drowning Man by Helen Moss. This was like the first book I ever like voluntarily read. Like I went to a bookstore and purchased it. I was with my mother. I said that I told this story in another video. So yeah, this is like the oldest book I own, as in I've owned it the longest. But like oldest as in publication. Oh my god, I just oh. Okay. The oldest one as in publication year. Okay, I'm not even going to try and adjust that during this video. It must be one of the classics here, and honestly I was like, is it like a Dickens book or Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte? I don't know. Or maybe even Jane Austen? I don't know. I think the oldest, Mom said it's the Brontes, it's the oldest one. But I don't know. And I do realize I should have like searched that. So, but I didn't. So much for being a great booktuber. Right? A dedicated one at least. A book you won? None. That's unfortunate though. Hope I win one in the future. A book you'd hate to let out of your sight, aka no one is ever borrowing it ever. Definitely all of my Sarah Descent books, all of my favorite books on this top shelf, but indeed Mom has borrowed How to Stop Time, but she wasn't really out of my sight, so I don't know if that counts. Okay, I will not even bother with this shelf right now. Most beat up book. It has to be Eclipse by Stephanie Meyer, because I did not do this to this book. Okay, I bought it at a used bookshop, and this is the condition I bought it in. So yeah, they didn't have any other copies, so I had to go with this. But that's fine. The book feels loved. I don't know if this is weird, but yeah. Okay. Next question. Most pristine book. It's got to be this one. Do you see how I keep it? I keep it in like a plastic folder, so it can be in its pristine condition, because I think this is the most beautiful book I own, because I don't buy many nice editions, and I think this is pretty nice. I don't know, it's just, I love it so much, and this is why I keep it in, because I want it to remain this pristine. So I'm not even sure I'm pronouncing that correctly, but yeah. So what? We can fix that later. Okay. Next question. A book from my childhood. The Mystery of the Drowning Man. Definitely. A book that doesn't belong to you. Okay, this is a funny story. So, you see, Twilight. I didn't actually buy this book. This belongs to my mother, and someone at her work received it, and they didn't want it because they're not readers, and they didn't know what to do with it, and they know my mom loves to read, so they gave it to her, and she read like the first few chapters, and she was like, no, that's not for me. This is like too teenagey for me. So she gave it to me, obviously. And this is how I got it. I technically don't own it, but yeah. But it's staying here. That's its home now. Okay, then next question. A book with a special different cover. Not present. Not present. I have no books with like different or special covers. Maybe this again? No, it's just Midnight Sun. It's just a hardcover. It's my only hardcover book actually. So yeah, that's that. It's not really different. A book that is your favorite color. Okay, I don't have a favorite color, so it changes, like my favorite color changes every day or every week or something like that. So no. I do prefer like purples and blues, and yeah, but I generally love every color, most colors at least. So yeah, I don't have a favorite color really. A book that's been on your shelf the longest and you still haven't read it. Okay, it's this book right here. It's called Bollywood Babes, and the author is Narinder Dahami, or so I hope I'm pronouncing it right. And yeah, so I love Bollywood movies. I love Indian culture, or what I know of it. I tried to learn Hindi. So my mom got me this book because she knows like how thrilled I would be. You know, it's very Indian and stuff. I don't know if you can see the like. I hope you can see the cover well. So yeah, but I don't know. I read a few pages and then I wasn't in the mood for it then, and I just put it aside in hopes to pick it up later, and I didn't. But that doesn't mean that I won't. When will I pick it up? I don't know. But when I do, you'll know. Okay. Any signed books? No. It's a pity. Okay, these were the questions. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm very surprised there was no coffee disasters, so I'm pretty happy about that. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want more tags, please tell me in the comments. And I'm sorry about how messy this video was. I don't think I'm very good with doing tags, especially with me trying to adjust my books time and time again, especially with this top shelf. That was a mess, but okay. See you in my next video.